It's a pile of balls.
So, variety in content is incredibly important. And I use the word content so that nobody jumps to the sort of conclusion where it's like, well, Eris didn't talk about the thing that I do, so I must be okay. No. What I'm talking about is generalized, and I'm going to use some very specific examples, but just keep in mind that they are indeed examples. Now, when I open up Twitch, and I see that 8 out of 10 of my favorite streamers are playing Resident Evil 4, I'm not happy. Because even if I wasn't playing Resident Evil 4 for myself, I was absolutely never going to watch 8 different people play the exact same game. I just wasn't gonna do it. I don't love the game that much. Even a game that I do like, I'm not gonna do that. It's psychotic. And I'm constantly thinking about different things that I can do to spice things up. Things that I have to offer as a creator, as a YouTuber. And that question is, why is anyone going to watch what I'm doing over anybody else's? Now, in the case of Resident Evil 4, I don't really have an answer. I'm okay at it. I'm relatively engaging, at least I like to think so. But I'm no Maximilian dude. I'm no Pat Stares-At. There are tons of people who are playing this exact same game, either better than me, or being more fun about it than me. And that's the sort of thing that I think of. But before you think that I'm being too hard on myself, there's tons of reasons for people to come watch me play something like, I don't know, Bullet Girls Fantasia. You don't even know what that game is. I don't know any other living person who's played that game but me. That's why you would come watch it, because it's something different. You could go watch 4 other people play Resident Evil 4 and be at various points in the game, or you can go to somebody who's playing something completely different, something new. And that's one of the things that I pay attention to a lot when I'm browsing for content is, hey, Mana Potion is playing Dauntless. I don't really know what that game is. I'm gonna go check that out. Or hey, there's this game that Twitch is recommending me, but I've never heard of it. What type of game is this, and what type of people play it? What is Crab Champions? But again, this is just an example. It doesn't necessarily always have to apply to games. Some VTubers that I follow and like very much, Ike, Evelyn, and Maria Marionette, recently put out a cover of a song called Inkya Impulse. That song is absolutely amazing. That song is awesome. I love it very much. But that doesn't mean that I want 12 other VTubers to start putting up covers of it, like they did with You Are King. Don't get me wrong, I love that song as well, but I'm not going to listen to 12 different people sing the exact same song. Maybe a remix of it, maybe, but even that might be pushing it. Variety is a spice of life. That's a popular saying, and for a good reason. So, I want you to think about that when you're watching various content creators. Are you watching them for their personality, or are you watching them for whatever it is that they're doing specifically? And if it's for something that they're doing specifically, ask yourself, how many other people are doing this? And would I watch any of them over this? Because it's important. Repetition is the death of creativity. Not the main death of creativity, but definitely one of them. I know it sounds a little bit hypocritical for me to say all of this about Resident Evil 4, but continue my playthrough of it, but I was given that game as a gift, and I noticed that I don't have a very good track record for finishing things on this channel. So I'm hoping that Resident Evil 4 is one of the first to kick off a new trend of completion. But at the same time, I'm also hoping that you'll expand your tastes beyond what the flavor of the week game is, and maybe allow yourself to get introduced to something new. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. I'm very, very curious as to your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching.